Before we start, a quick note. I'm not a urologist. I am sharing what has worked for me, plus general information you can discuss with a professional. Always talk to your urologist or your doctor before you apply anything from this video. Now, let me ask you something honest. How many hours today did you spend sitting at a desk, on a laptop, driving, or scrolling your phone? If you're like most men in the United States, the answer is a lot. That routine chokes blood flow to your lower body, tightens your hips, weakens your core, and slowly shuts down circulation where you need it most. The result shows up as weaker erections, lower libido, and less confidence. It creeps in quietly, and then one day you notice you do not feel as strong, as responsive, or as ready as you used to be. Here's the good news. Your body can change. It can redirect blood flow, rebuild control, and restore that grounded, powerful feeling. The fastest natural way I know is to train the muscles almost every man ignores, your pelvic floor. When your pelvic floor is weak, blood flow to the penis is limited, erection quality suffers, and performance feels unreliable. When you strengthen it, you improve circulation, pressure, and control from the inside out. Stronger pelvic muscles support harder, longer-lasting erections, better stamina, and a healthier prostate. Kegel exercises for men are simple, discreet, and you can do them anywhere. No pills, no gimmicks, no awkward equipment required, just consistent practice and patience. Think of this like training a foundation. If the foundation is soft, the whole structure sways. If the foundation is solid, everything on top becomes stable. Daily pelvic floor training improves oxygen delivery to penile tissue, helps maintain sensitivity, and supports the nerves that coordinate arousal. Over time, that means stronger morning wood, more reliable performance, and less stress about whether things will work. Stress is a huge factor, by the way. Worry and tension can shut down arousal fast. The act of training gives you something better than worry: agency. When you put in 5 to 10 minutes a day, you send a clear message to your body: keep the blood flowing, keep the signals clear, keep this system ready. If you work long hours at a computer, this is essential. Sitting compresses the pelvic region and reduces circulation. Kegels create a pump effect that increases blood flow to the penis and the surrounding muscles. That pump is your friend. It supports erection quality without relying on shortcuts. Another upside is hormone support. Sleep, nutrition, heavy lifting, sunlight, and stress control help your testosterone. Add pelvic floor work to that stack, and you are reinforcing the neural and vascular pathways that make libido feel natural again. Men often report better energy, cleaner focus, and a subtle but steady rise in desire after a few weeks. You also build practical control. Stronger pelvic muscles can help with staying power and timing. That control reduces anxiety and turns into confidence. And confidence makes every part of intimacy better. If you are worried about prostate health, you will like this too. Gentle, regular contractions support circulation around the prostate and may be a helpful piece of long-term prevention. Let me add a quick reality check. Nothing here is a miracle. This is training. Training works when you do it daily, especially if you sit a lot, have a desk job, or you are recovering from a season of stress and poor sleep. Build a small routine. A minute in the morning, a minute at lunch, a minute in the evening, and then expand. Track it like any other workout. Note how your energy, mood, and morning erections change over time. Now, a practical tip that helped me stay consistent around the 2-minute mark in my own routine: I started using a simple men's Kegel trainer to make sure I was engaging the right muscles and to add light resistance. I do not think any device is mandatory, but feedback accelerates progress the same way a weight helps a squat. It turns guesswork into measurable work. If you are curious, check the link in the description later. I will show the tool briefly so you can see what it looks like. Use whatever keeps you consistent. The win comes from reps over time, from safe technique, and from patience with your body as it adapts. If you are searching for a natural way to fix erectile dysfunction symptoms, improve male sexual health, and boost blood flow to the penis without drugs, this is the path. Kegel exercises for men strengthen the pelvic floor, like a daily maintenance routine for your circulation. Think rock hard, dependable performance built from the inside, not a quick external trick. For guys with a sedentary lifestyle, desk workers, coders, editors, and students, this habit offsets hours of sitting. Pair it with short breaks, breathing, hydration, and better sleep to multiply effect. Remember, always consult your doctor or urologist first. If you are still with me, here is the motivation you might need. Your body is adaptable at every age. Whether you are 25 or 65, circulation improves when you repeatedly ask it to improve. Pelvic floor training is the request. Stronger erections are the response. The men who win are the men who make this a ritual, the way you brush your teeth or tie your shoes. 5 to 10 focus minutes per day is enough to start. Stack it to an existing habit. After coffee, before a shower, during a walk, right before bed. Keep it private, keep it consistent, and let the results speak for themselves. You will notice more morning wood, faster arousal, better control, and a calmer mind. You will also notice spillover benefits outside the bedroom. Better posture from a stronger core, fewer aches from long laptop sessions, and a steadier mood because you are actually doing something about the problem instead of worrying about it. That shift from anxious to active is priceless. It gives you back agency. It turns a sensitive topic into a simple practice you own. We're talking about Kegel exercises for men, pelvic floor training for erectile dysfunction prevention, better blood flow to the penis, and natural support for libido, testosterone, and prostate health. Those are the targets, and training is the tool. Pair that training with smart basics for even better results. Move more than you sit. Stand up every 30 to 60 minutes and take a quick lap or do a few hip openers. Breathe deeper and slower when stress rises. High stress fights against arousal. Get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Testosterone and recovery depend on it. Lift something heavy a couple times a week. Full body strength and pelvic strength reinforce each other. Eat protein and plants. Hydrate. Get sunlight in your eyes in the morning. All of these choices create a background where pelvic floor work can shine. If you have a partner, let the confidence you are building show up in your connection. Patience, presence, and play go a long way when you are rebuilding trust in your body. Your partner will notice a difference in your energy long before you talk about it. Remember, this is a long game. 2 weeks builds awareness. 4 weeks builds control. 8 to 12 weeks builds noticeable, durable change for most men. You are literally building a new baseline. That is worth the effort. If you tried Kegels before and gave up because you were not sure you felt anything, consider using a men's Kegel trainer for a while. Light resistance and feedback make it easier to engage the right muscles and harder to cheat. That is why weights help a squat and a meter helps a runner. Use tools as accelerators, not as crutches. When you see the trainer in this video, it is only to demonstrate how simple and discreet it is. If you want details or pricing, the link in the description takes you to my store page where you can read and decide for yourself. No pressure and no hype, because your consistency is the real engine. The device just makes good reps easier to repeat. My promise to you is not a miracle. My promise is clarity. A daily method to support male sexual health naturally, reduce the risk of erectile dysfunction, and improve the quality of your erections by improving blood flow. You cannot outsource this. The only person who can do your reps is you. The great part is that no one will know you are training. You can be commuting, watching TV, or waiting for a meeting to start, and you are investing in your body. Private work, public confidence. That is the trade I love. Here are a few reminders that keep me honest. First, consistency beats intensity. Gentle, regular practice outperforms one hard session followed by a week off. Second, track a few simple markers: morning erections, energy upon waking, mood at midday, and bedtime stress. Improvements there usually show up before you notice changes in the bedroom. Third, stack your habits. Hydrate, breathe, take sunlight, walk, lift, then train the pelvic floor. The stack builds momentum and momentum wins. Finally, respect recovery. Like any muscle, Your pelvic floor responds to cycles of work and rest. If you ever feel soreness, back off for a day and return with easier contractions. No ego, just progress. I want to close with a brief disclaimer and a word of encouragement. I am not a urologist, and this video is based on my personal experience combined with publicly available education. Nothing here is medical advice. Before applying any tip from this video, consult your urologist or your doctor, especially if you have pelvic pain, urinary symptoms, recent surgery, or any condition that concerns you. That conversation keeps you safe and makes your plan smarter. If your doctor clears you, commit to 4 weeks. You owe yourself that experiment. Set reminders. Put a note on your monitor. Pair the habit with something you already do. Commit daily. Again.